Georgia, though, as we just mentioned, now for Donald Trump. We want to go into our sister station, WXIA, the 11 Alive station in Georgia, and let's take a look at what they're discussing here now that the state has been called for Donald Trump.
Chambers of Congress. Val, what does that mean?
I think that means that the Republicans that are elected now feel that they have a mandate, right? They hold all branches of government, and I think that they're going to do what they need to do to get President Trump's agenda through.
Deanna, what do you think? And again, we want to caveat and say that no winner in the presidential race has been called yet.
Right.
But just taking a look at what we know right now with the balance of power in the United States Senate, how could this shake up the dynamic of power in our nation's capital?
And very rarely does this happen, right? So this really gives Congress an opportunity to do something, right? Because this is what voters want. They want to see some action. They want to see policy made. They want to see changes. They want them to make a difference in what's going on in our daily lives. So with this being the case of us currently having Senate control and possibly still keeping the House.
Which is a good time to let's transition over and see the state of play in House right now. Still a lot of seats that are yet to be called here. So control of the United States House of Representatives still up in the air.
Right.
But Deanna and Val, you're both getting something important. We don't know the outcome overall of this election just yet, but is there a possibility that we're seeing a sea change in American politics?
Ooh. I don't know if it's a sea change. You know, we kind of saw it happen in 2016. Folks wanted a change then. They voted for President Trump. I think 2020 rolled around and it was, okay, we're in a hopefully once in a lifetime scenario. They decided to want to change at that point. And I think it's kind of, I don't know if normalized or stabilized is kind of the question, but it seems like folks are trending in a certain direction, especially if the House, Senate, and the presidency all go to the Republicans.
And here's another indication. I just want to bring this in. We just received news that Vice President Harris, NBC is reporting Vice President Harris will not speak tonight. She is planning to speak tomorrow. We're taking a look in our studio. We have some images from NBC right now at her watch party. It looks like people are leaving. They're dismantling. You saw the head of the DNC, Jamie, come up there on the stage and say something. We did not hear what he was saying, but now it does look like that watch party is over and people are filing out of the campus of Howard University. I mean, this could be an indication of where things are going tonight. The race has not been called. Some key battleground states we're still looking at here: Pennsylvania, Michigan, Nevada, Arizona, Wisconsin, not called yet, but after two huge calls, North Carolina and Georgia. And if we could pull up the map to show where
our key states here.
There.
Let's take a look because
it could be an indication tonight.
And what we're seeing right now from Vice President Kamala Harris's watch party in the nation's capital mirrors what we saw earlier tonight in the Georgia Democrats' watch party. Earlier tonight, you've seen Jonathan Martin there all evening long, and he may well have been one of the last few people in that ballroom because supporters started clearing out maybe an hour or two ago, and now you're seeing at Howard University, Vice President Kamala Harris's supporters clearing out there.
Do we have live pictures of that, everyone, in the back that we could take?
Maybe we can cue that up. Let's look at the data now, which explains why you may be seeing this. This is our map, our tally rather, of the key states, the key battleground states in this race. We're going to do a quick tour. It's not hard to figure out what's happening here.